Hello and welcome to the special broadcast on the FIFA World Cup 2026 right here on DD India. The quarterfinal lineup is now complete. The race to the title is heating up. In today's special broadcast, our focus is on the blockbuster clash, France versus Morocco at the Boston Stadium. We will also preview all other quarterfinal fixture, key players, big matchups and the road to the FIFA World Cup semi-finals. So let's get started. First, talking about the first quarterfinal of the FIFA World Cup. France and Morocco renew their World Cup rivalry in a blockbuster quarterfinal clash tonight at the Boston Stadium. France aim to continue their title charge, while Morocco hope to script another famous upset and book a place in the FIFA World Cup semi-finals. France and Morocco are set for a fascinating FIFA World Cup 2026 quarterfinal with a place in the last four at stake. The match also brings back memories of their 2022 World Cup semi-final, but this time Morocco arrived with greater confidence and experience. Both teams have impressed in North America, making this one of the most eagerly awaited ties of the quarterfinals. Experts believe this could be France's toughest challenge of the tournament so far. France have looked calm and clinical throughout the competition. Doordarshan's side defeated Sweden 3-0 in the round of 32 before edging past Paraguay 1-0 to book their place in the quarterfinals. With stars like Kylian Mbappe, Ousmane Dembele, Michael Olise and Bradley Barcola in attack, France have shown quality at both ends of the pitch. However, midfielder Tchouameni is expected to miss the match through injury. Morocco, meanwhile, have once again proved they belong among the world's best. They came through a difficult group unbeaten and then defeated Canada 3-0 in the round of 16. Their disciplined defending, quick counterattacks and growing self-belief have made them genuine title contenders. Midfielder Ismail Saibari is likely to miss the game because of injury, but Morocco still have the quality to trouble France. With France's attacking strength taking on Morocco's disciplined and fearless style, fans can expect a high-quality contest. The winner will move one step closer to lifting the FIFA World Cup trophy. Sports Desk, DD India. Now let's take a look at the likely playing 11 of this French team. The formation will be 4-2-3-1 and it's a very interesting one. And if you take a look, their goalkeeper is Mike Magnanen and one of the best goalkeepers of the tournament. And if you take a look the defense of this French team, they have world-class defender Theo Hernandez is there, Ibrahim Konate, William Saliba and Jules Koundé. And if you talk about the midfield this time around, actually the key midfielder there is not playing this match. He is doubtful, and hopefully that because the Kamavinga is also not in the squad, their coach Doordarshan didn't bought him. So the midfield is like this. Manu Kone will be there, Adrien Rabiot is there because Tchouameni is injured. So he is doubtful for this match, and we know that this French team has one of the best strike pace in the world. Ousmane Dembele, Michael Olise, Bradley Barcola and Kylian Mbappe. And Kylian Mbappe is one of the leading goal scorer of this World Cup, and hoping that he will continue that spree in this match also. A fantastic lineup is visible in front of you. Now talking about the likely playing 11 of the Morocco, they will go with the formation of 4-2-3-1, quite fascinating, and they will have the one striker at the top. And if you take a look, their squad, one of the best squad in this FIFA World Cup. Last time around they were in the semi-finals. Their coach Yassine Bounou, one of the best goalkeepers. It's very difficult to crack him. If you talk about their defense, Nosur Mazoudi, and PM Modi is clicking a selfie with the Albanese and his visit to the Australia. So the camaraderie between the two leaders is clearly visible here. Now let's go to our next story. The race for the FIFA World Cup Golden Boot is heating up with some of the biggest names in the footballs are battling for the tournament's top scoring honor. Here, let's take a look at the list. Lionel Messi is leading the charts with 8 goals and 1 assist, and followed by French striker Kylian Mbappe. He has scored 7 goals and 2 assists, and Norway's Erling Haaland is also leading the list with 7 goals, followed by England's Harry Kane with 6 goals and 1 assist. One of the, we can say that one of the most challenging race for the Golden Boot in the FIFA World Cup. We have seen the multiple players are there to contend for that coveted Golden Boot. And let's now get you the visuals of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's interaction with former Prime Minister Scott Morrison. This is the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's interaction with the former Prime Minister Scott Morrison. Prime Minister Modi is currently on a 3-day visit to Australia. Earlier, the Prime Minister met with his Australian counterpart Albanese. The two leaders participated in the India-Australia CEO Forum in Melbourne alongside top business executives and dignitaries from both the nations. Discussions at the forum on the trade, investment, critical minerals, defense industry, collaboration and technology under the Comprehensive Strategic Partnership. Prime Minister Modi will also co-chair the 3rd annual summit with Australian PM Anthony Albanese. Both the leaders will engage with various stakeholders to further deepen the India-Australia Comprehensive Strategic Partnership across all sectors of the mutual interest. The Prime Minister Modi will also address a large gathering of the Indian diaspora, which constitutes a strong pillar of the India-Australia relationship. So these are the visuals of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's interaction with former Prime Minister Scott Morrison. So today's a big blockbuster quarterfinal match between the two heavyweights of the world football. Morocco is one of the emerging team in the footballing world. If you take a look their journey in the previous World Cup, they were in the semi-finals, and in the last World Cup that was played in Qatar, France dispatched them in the semi-finals of the FIFA World Cup 2022. Now they are again. Now this time around they are meeting at the quarterfinals because this is an expanded World Cup, and this time around 48 teams are participating and one extra round is there, the round of 32. But this time around it's going to be a better chance for this Moroccan team because they have gained more experience. Their players are this time more experienced. If we talk about their midfield, they have the world-class midfielders like Ayoub Badoudi, one of the best midfielder, very young player. He is of 18 years old and he is just marshaled the resources for this Moroccan team in the midfield. If you take a look at his performance throughout the tournament, especially in the match against Brazil, he just dismantled the Brazilian defense like we can say the best defenders in the midfielders in the world, like Casemiro, who plays for Manchester United. He looked them feel lethargic. If we talk about Guimarães, one of the best midfielders of the world, he also looked him an ordinary. So Ayoub Badoudi is going to be a key player for the Moroccan team in this World Cup match against France. And talking about their big upset, Saibari, their key attacking midfielder, is not the part of this match because he is injured, and it is we can say that it will be difficult for this Moroccan team without him, because we know that in each and every match he has scored goals, crucial goals for the team, and also took a penalty in the round of 16 match. So his absence may hurt, but this Moroccan team have the extraordinary players. They have the quality to just make this French team in the back foot. But talking about the France team, if you take a look their journey in this World Cup, the most dominant team of this World Cup is this French team. talking about their journey, they were unbeaten throughout the group stage. If you take a look their previous match, that was in the round of 16. First time I think they were tested in this World Cup, and that was against Paraguay. Paraguay played an ultra excessive football. They are all the players, including their defense, their midfield, even their strikers were there in their own box. So that's why it was difficult for the French team to penetrate their defense, and France could score only one goal in that match, and that was scored through a penalty by Kylian Mbappe. So how this match pans out, because Morocco, we know that one of the most difficult teams of this World Cup. So it's going to be difficult for the French team, and I think first time the French team will be tested in this World Cup, and that will be against this Moroccan team. If you take a look at their previous match, that was against Paraguay. Paraguay actually played very ultra defensive football. It was very difficult for the France team to just penetrate their defense. Actually, the kind of football they bought, we call it anti-football, the kind of football that kills the beautiful game. But it was the tactics of the Paraguay. They played to their own limit, and they knew that this French team has a multiple striker. They can strike from the long range, they can strike and come in your own box, and from there also they can strike. But that's why they know the strength of their opposition, and that's why they played a football like that. So we can say that. But this match will be played on a different dimension, because this French team has very attacking players in the midfield. They have Rabiot, one of the best midfielders in the world. But the thing is that Aurelien Tchouameni is not, I think he is doubtful for the match because of the injury. And this we can say, a bit worrisome thing for this French team. But if you talk about their defense, this French defense, they have Jules Koundé is there, and many more names are there. So how can this Moroccan team go and score a goal against this French team, because Saibari is not playing in this match, he is injured. So it will be difficult for the Moroccans also to go and there. And but about this French team is not the most beautiful thing is that their players have the great positional intelligence. If you talk about in football, positional intelligence makes a team to win the matches. They know where to place yourself, where your player will give a pass to you. So I think this has worked for this French team throughout the tournament. And Michael Olise is one of the top assist givers in this tournament. I think it will be going to be difficult for this Moroccan team also, because French team plays in flair. If they have multiple options in the attack side, if Michael Olise is not picking up, then they have Barcola is there. If Barcola is not there, Mbappe is there. Then Mbappe is also not firing. They have Ousmane Dembele, the former Ballon d'Or winner. So it's very difficult for any team to stop this French team. But if any team who can give a stiff challenge to this French team is this Moroccan team, and we are hoping that this will be one of the best quarterfinals of this tournament, one of the best knockout matches of this tournament, because both the teams have their own strength, and both the teams are the most balanced sides in this World Cup. If we talk about Morocco, they have Soufiane Rahimi, Soufiane Amrabat, one of the best midfielders in the world. We can say that already we saw that Saibari has got a big contract from the Bayern Munich, and in the coming time we will see the players like Badouni, Soufiane Rahimi. They will get the contracts from the big clubs in the Europe, and they will be the most demanding players. They are just 18 years, 20 years old. If you talk about the another midfielder, Al Khanous, he is also quite just controls the midfield, and they in transition it's very difficult to stop this Moroccan team. So let's see what's the strength of the French team, how the French team makes a plan against this very tough team, because so far French team also hasn't been tested to a great extent in this tournament. Just they come and bulldozes their opponent, because Mbappe is continuously scoring, Olise is scoring, and Barcola is scoring, Dembele is scoring. So it's very difficult for any team to stop this French team. If we talk about this French team, the coach Doordarshan, one of the greatest manager. In 2018 they won the World Cup, and in the next edition along with the Mbappe, with the help of Mbappe, they again played the semi-final in the 2022 edition of the FIFA World Cup in Qatar, and they were in the finals. They lost to Argentina, and Mbappe scoring a hat-trick after a 2-goal deficit. They were almost there to win back-to-back World Cup, but this time around they are looking more confident, more aggressive. So which team will stop this France team? It remains to be seen. Now moving to the next story, that is Norway versus England, another quarterfinal. Norway will take on England in a fascinating FIFA World Cup 2026 quarterfinals after both sides produce memorable round of 16 victories. Norway stunned 5-time champions Brazil 2-1 with Erling Haaland scoring twice to seal a famous win. England meanwhile overcame Mexico 3-2 in a thrilling encounter to keep their title hopes alive. Norway will look to build on their fearless attacking approach, while England will rely on their experience, creativity and squad depth. With both teams full of confidence, the battle for a place in the semi-final promises to one of the highlights of the tournament. And defending champion Argentina take on Switzerland in a blockbuster FIFA World Cup 2026 quarterfinal with a place in the last 4 at stake. Argentina head into the contest on the back of a sensational 3-2 comeback victory over Egypt in the round of 16, overturning a 2-goal deficit in the closing stages to underline their resilience and championship mentality. Lionel Messi once again inspired the fight back, while late heroics have further strengthened Argentina's belief. Switzerland meanwhile reached their first World Cup quarterfinal since 1954 after edging Colombia 4-0 in a tense penalty shootout following a goalless 120 minutes. Goalkeeper Grigor Kobel starred in the shootout, while Murat Yakin's disciplined side had built its campaign on a defensive organization and composure under pressure. And Spain and Belgium are set for a blockbuster FIFA World Cup 2026 quarterfinal with a place in the last 4 is at stake. If we talk about Spain, Spain booked their spot after a dramatic 1-0 victory over Portugal, while Belgium produced an impressive 4-1 win over United States. Spain have combined disciplined defending and fluent attacking football, will once again rely on their young stars amid control. Belgium meanwhile have looked dangerous going forward and clinical in front of goal. With both the teams' impressive form, fans can expect intense contest between two European heavyweights chasing a semi-final berth. Meanwhile, Belgium goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois believes his country can create a surprise at the FIFA World Cup and upset Spain in Friday's quarterfinal after finally beginning to show some form. And the race for the FIFA World Cup 2026 Golden Boot is heating up, with some of the biggest names in the world football battling for the tournament's top scoring. Lionel Messi has scored 8 goals and 1 assist. We know that he is the key player for this Argentina. At the age of 39, he is shouldering all the burden for this team. In the previous match also, we saw against Egypt, the team scored the first goal after conceding 2 goals in the first half and early in the second half. Once again, Messi came to the rescue and scored the second goal for Argentina, and it changed everything for the team, and they were in the quarterfinals of the tournament. Kylian Mbappe, one of the most fierce attacker in the world, 7 goals and 2 assists, and Kylian Mbappe in today's match against Morocco will be the key for the team because he is continuously scoring goals, breaking all record. This is his 3rd World Cup and he has scored 19 goals within the 3 World Cup. Erling Haaland, Norway, 7 goals, the killing machine, the goal machine, continuously scoring and taking this Norway team forward. Harry Kane for England has scored 6 goals and 1 assist. And Harry Kane will be crucial for the England campaign because we know that Harry Kane is the leading goal scorer for the Bayern Munich. Since the last 3 seasons, he is continuously scoring. He is the leading goal scorer in the Bundesliga. This season, he has scored 36 goals for Bayern Munich in their top tier competition. Overall, he has scored more than 70 goals, and even he can break the record of the most goals in a single season. So that brings us to the end of the special FIFA World Cup 2026 broadcast on DD India. As the knockout stages gather pace, the race for the football's biggest prize becomes even more exciting. With every match carrying the dream of the World Cup glory, we will continue to bring you the latest updates, match previews and expert analysis and other major moments from the tournament. Thanks for watching. Namaskar. Have a nice day.